takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
With it is first down and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Great. Set. King, Field King.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
An unbalanced look to the left here on first down.
Let's go now.
On play action, Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter.
Strong running there inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. Second and a yard. Another run here for Robinson. Ooh. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on field.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's right, that's right. No touch.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
No touch that.
Man in motion is Brown. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 2-0 is indeed the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On 2nd down, Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
No touch that. No touch.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Two minutes to go, 1st half in a 2-point game. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Second and 7.
Great, set. No touch.
Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Fourth down. Here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On first and 10, it's Penix. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. To throw is Hurts. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Clark Phillips. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks